Clayton County commissioners will meet to decide whether to change more than a dozen street names.
And all of these street names are associated with figures from the Confederacy or the Civil War. Tonight, our Bobeth Yates is live in Clayton County speaking with residents about the name changes and how this could possibly help out with home values there. Bobeth?
Well, those are all some of the benefits being considered, but county officials say they've had several public hearings about this proposal, and so far, most of the residents are in support, and this is the final step before they start switching out those street signs.
We stay on a big plantation. If you look at it and you see where you come in and you're only one way in, one way out, and all of the names of the street are plantation names. Mardell Hexaw is among those who live in a Clayton County neighborhood, which seemingly pays homage to Confederate Army generals, starting with Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, Jeb Stuart, and even Jeff Davis. The whole street is named after, slave masters, plantations, all that above, but the majority of people that stay on it are black or Hispanic, so it would be a great thing to do to change the name. And that's exactly what Clayton County commissioners will consider when they meet tonight.
We're going to go ahead and change these names of these streets. I think it begins to add character to the community, but also I found out from a Bloomberg report that was written in 2022 that homes on streets with civil rights generals' names on there sell for about 3% less than the same comparable home in the same immediate community.
Clayton County Commissioner Damon Davis sponsored the legislation, which would change more than a dozen street names across the county, most of them in one neighborhood. And he says a Jonesboro High School student is behind the movement.
Honestly, the driving effort was this young man coming to me and writing me a letter from his heart stating, why do I have to be inundated in this type of community?
But not all residents are in support.
It's our history. That's the flag he was fighting for.
To be honest, a name is a name to me, but the history behind it makes a difference.
Still, Commissioner Davis says the majority of the community is rallying behind the measure, even children.
I'm glad that the street is changing.
Now, I'm being told that the new street names will represent colleges throughout the state of Georgia. Now, if this is approved, those will start to be changed out within the next few months. Officials say they will have representatives working with each homeowner, especially the elderly, who needs help adjusting to those changes.